Hello minions and welcome back to my Total War Rome 2 campaign. Give me a sec, I need to sort my speaker. Sorry about that. Yes, microphone was being annoying. But in any case, let's go ahead and look straight into the campaign. Pretty sure there's just nothing I can do this term. I think everything is just waiting. That's going to be a battle next turn, so that should be fun. I've been spreading south into Gaul. I guess the next decision for me was to whether to attack this area and take this Gallic Confederation and Massilia, or carry on with the war over here in the east. Now, looking at how the map's laying out, I think I'd much prefer to solidify my presence here, have a very small border crossing here, maybe defended even by just one legion, and then taking the rest of my forces up this way to push into Germania, or even to just continue and take over Spain. But in any case, that's long term. Let's think short term. Where are my armies and what are they doing? You're a spy and you are right there. Cool. Where's the spy? You're up there checking on. Cool. I'm actually going to send you over this way so we can have a wee peek and see what the Gallic Confederation are doing other than invading my territory. Right, obviously we don't want these settlements to be rebelling, but they're not happy whatsoever. What are you doing again? You should be creating a Latin population, that's good. This legion is waiting, that legion's moving, this legion is currently trying to recoup their losses. Good. It's nice to see that all of my legions are getting some really decent experience levels, which is nice. Oh yes, we were sieging here. We've got 2 turns left until a nice surrender there. And we have a rebellious army that we're going to need to try and crush. And we have this place here, waiting until this settlement is converted. Right, in that case, end turn. Hopefully we're not going to receive any massive assaults. Those rebels are going to gain strength in Sicily. Oh, nice cup of chai tea. Ah, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous stuff. Okay, Pontus, carry on. Gallic Confederation. Oh, finally you've joined the army that you had in my lands. That's nice of you. Oh, Iceni. What, the Evdani? They might attack me in Celtica and I don't want to worry about that, so I'm going to go ahead and say no. I mean, how much do you like me at the moment? 181 for 141. Yeah. And we could cease our treaties with the Evdani. And that would improve us even more. Okay. Not much is going on. It's quite a heavy trade route there. We'll have to have a look and see. I think that's coming in from me. That's my trade route to the east. There's so many ships. Right, here we go. Battle. We're defending against a large enemy force. Only the garrison and this army seem to have taken any losses in the siege. Yeah, we should win this. Let's go ahead and crush them. Number us. We'll see. So I have to be very careful with my cavalry, and I need to make sure we don't take too many hits on it. I'll just present cavalry to hammer and anvil. Keep everything very simple. I like having the archers. That means we can just stick them with infantry and they can still fire at the enemy without incurring significant losses to my... Should also be interesting to see the graphical changes. I updated my NVIDIA and it changed graphics. I'm pretty sure it actually changed them all to higher settings. Is in recommended, so it's possible that I'm going to run nicer. We'll have a look in this battle though, because this will be one of the bigger battles. This is already feeling a lot smoother though. Right, what are we doing? We're defending, so let's go ahead and position ourselves on this hill. So I'm going to have a strong position on this hill here, and our allies are going to come from that side. So, straight off, let's go ahead and get our infantry lined up like so. Let's get them in a nice simple line. Possibly even actually just like that. There we go. They're going to be control 1 because they're actually the front line. You may have noticed so far that I'm doing my numbers based on the distance towards the enemy. So the first line is 1, the second line is 2, and so on and so forth. My general and hero component is 3, and my cavalry is going to be 4, and they're just going to be behind at this point. Now I'm going to hide them in the woods so they can come in a nice lovely flanking attack if need be. What else is there to do? I mean, what I could do is march this army forward, have less of the forest coming up against them, but we'll see. Our allies are approaching. So I would... Okay, so they're there. Lots of enemies. Wow, this is really smooth so far. So what I'm going to do is actually turn my army towards them. Like so. Can't see in the forest how far this runs, so I'm just going to guess. It looks like that might be it. Okay. And the cavalry can stay where they are. Right, you lot that are coming in. Look at this. This is massed proper Roman legions. This is the might of my army. The Roman Empire coming in. What utter legends. This looks so very impressive. But in any case, let's get you starting to march this way. Coming in nicely on the flank. But in any case, let's get you, because you're my cavalry auxiliaries, and we'll get you joined up. But let's get you actually moving up, getting into the forest here. My infantry components, wow, it's all the way across to here. And there we go, that's the entire army. You are going to be, I guess I'll have to put you as 5, and you're going to come up and basically get to about here. I'm not going to have you running because there's absolutely no need for that. General and hero, you can also be 3, so we have all of our generals and heroes in one place, and you can all be like here. And skirmishers, you can be 6. Let's get you lined up. Oh no, they're facing the new army. That makes things a lot simpler. Right, let's get these guys lined up here. Lined up here actually. Followed by number 5. Get you lined up like that. We'll get you lined up like here. And the hero here. So you two are actually going to be 7. Very easy peasy. And I guess we'll have to bring this army down to start taking them on the flank. So let's get them to run down to about here, I think. That's not going to move them at all. Let's get them to move even further forward. 3. They made the mistake of moving their forces and leaving them quite prone to me coming in and being mean to them. It appears that they're going to retreat from within my flanking back to their own forces that are coming in from over here. I prefer to have them in a nice solid victory, but if I can take them piecemeal that would be better, because obviously it'd be easier to fight them. At least they're not trying to flank this army on the hill, they're moving this force this way instead of bringing them round. But I've kind of given up on the hill. I mean, what I could do is leave this force on the hill and bring this army around. They're all retreating. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and do that. So bring this force like so. Bring the archers behind them. Like so. So we're maneuvering again. It's a bit silly to keep maneuvering like this, but never mind. And I'm going to bring this infantry force. Where does that line finish? Can't really well see over there. So if we bring them to about here, With their skirmishers in front, obviously. We'll have the line curve. Let's have the line curve. So actually, let's have it like thus, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Get the skirmishers in front. And number 7, you guys need to get in touch there. Simple. Yet extremely effective. So what I'm actually going to do is bring my cavalry on top to guard the right flank. Rushing out to the forest. It's quite a heavy cavalry component. Off you pop, guys. And yeah, I think that should be a fairly simple, effective formation. They're grouping up, definitely. They're in no hurry, so I'm going to go ahead and speed this up. Because they're just going to group all these armies. I think they're probably going to group them around there. Whereas my armies are now going to be able to group up into one place. But I don't want them to get too tired. They're going to get pretty tired, so hopefully they're going to get a chance to stand still before the enemy assault. I have a lovely long line which should be able to overlap the enemy, which should be good. Obviously this army isn't quite as effective as this army featuring heavier, more Roman elite, well not elite, but you know, their backbone, whereas that army is about full of auxiliaries. Still a pretty strong force, but not necessarily the strongest. It's interesting because the skirmishers in the auxiliary army are much better than the skirmishers in the Roman army. But I guess that's the kind of the problem that the Romans had pretty much everywhere and all the time, is the fact that their auxiliaries tended to always be better in terms of cavalry and skirmishers. The Romans never quite managed to grasp how to create a good skirmish line. In any case, it looks like the enemy is going to take a good wee while to get themselves sorted, so I'm just going to pause the video and rerun when they finally get their act together. Okay, so we're basically back where they've kind of shiggled themselves out into an actual line, and they're coming towards me fairly rapidly, and it looks like they're actually pushing to attack on this side quite heavily. So and they seem to have quite a large cavalry component, so what I'm going to have to do is run my cavalry back this way. Oh damn it, that's 3 not 4. Oops, let's get you back there. Come on. Quickly. Where's my hero?
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Should be fairly simple. Lovely spear throw to dull their charge. Wow, that's a heavy fight going on there. It's good that they're charging infantry or cavalry. These guys should... I mean, they're not the best warriors, but they should take them out. You guys, let's... Yeah, feel free to sling. So you guys obviously did pretty well there. Lost hardly any men. And they've basically been back to half strength. Try again. Totally. It's a nice simple engagement going on here.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Cavalry charging straight on against spears. That's hilarious. So we're obviously winning here, and they've pulled back the force and are aiming that way now. So we've won here. That's a good thing to happen. Let's get you back over here. But in any case, it looks like it might be worthwhile. Let's move you forward. Oh no, you should still be firing. Good. Yes, so you're gonna win that. Not much is going on here. We just have to hold the line. It looks like the cavalry went in for a charge, got shot by a few arrows, and have kind of run away a little bit. These guys seem to be holding quite nicely, which is good. I'm gonna throw my hero into that line. Get the general to march forward a wee bit. and there's not really much to do at the moment. Can use some war cries. Oops, it obviously was
The
way
enemy
too.
general is dead.
Oh, we've killed the enemy general somehow. Probably as he charged up this hill. Yes, probably. Yes, he was there. Enemy charged up the hill and just got shot by arrows, etc., etc. So these guys are actually better infantry, but because they're downhill, they have war cry on them. These fellows are in their formation. You know, we're gonna win this push. But in any case, we may as well start reforming some of these troops. Oh, I need to get my archers off skirmish because we need to get them back into a nice formation. Right, let's get you guys to start shifting round like so. Hello, we've got large amounts of combat here. We seem to be winning fairly solidly. So what we're going to do again is starting to shift in like so. And trying to just obviously I'm trying to condense this enemy into a nicely outflanked position. Right, let's get my cavalry around to here, then to here. They're a lot slower, these heavy melee cavalry, but they're also exhausted. So what I'm gonna have to do with these guys is kind of just get them to rest. These guys are all active, so you have to be very careful with your heavy cavalry. They're gonna get exhausted very quickly. Melee fighters ready. Let's get these skirmishers to run this way. Oh wait, that way. Yeah, this way. Actually, you lot I want to get this way, and then that way. So you don't run into this big melee for no reason. Get in there. Where's my general? There you are. Let's go ahead and rally, inspire, battle rhythm, and that should win this combat. Let's get these guys ready to wade in behind them. They can wait there for now. Right, you need to come this way and start firing. You charge in, charge in. Let's get this lot. This, if we control this side of the battle, we win. What I'm gonna basically just do is get this lot to just come in and smash it behind. We win here. So that's an easy victory. This side, I'm a bit more worried. What we're gonna do is get this cavalry to come over here, and then we're gonna hit these guys in the back with the cavalry. This fight we should win because my infantry is amazing, but they've pushed very heavily here. As you can see, I think they managed to basically not break, but push this line pretty heavily. So that's slightly worrying. Let's get that hero in. Right, you lot need to just start moving around, and you can help out with the cavalry charge from the flank. Let's break this one so we can get the infantry involved. Get a nice rear charge on them like so. Wow, oh I forgot they chucked their spears in first, so that would have done a hell of a lot of damage. Oh, brutal. Some of them are hitting my own men. In any case, that should have been lovely. I saw a blink there. They're losing a lot of men in that charge. Yeah, here we go. Come on, keep breaking. They're massively outnumbered. That's just going to completely crush them. How are things going over here? Okay, let's get you involved. In we go. No, I need you to come over here. We appear to have been a bit caught up in these engagements here. Never mind, we can still run these fellas in. So we've completely caught them from behind as well as from in front, etc. You guys, you're still exhausted.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
That's one of the archer units. We may as well get them to flee the battlefield so they don't lose any men. Right, you fellows this way. And then I want you to line up like this and just start to brutalize the enemy. This cavalry component is probably going to lose a lot of men, so what I'm going to do is actually pull them away and get them to charge in again. I'm going to pull them away this way.
Our general is under attack.
Okay, ready? Let's get our generals to start using some of these buffs they have. Right, you guys, get back in there. This is they're already flashing, they're about to break, they've just been hit by spears, and there we go, easy done. Right, let's do the same with these fellows. I'm gonna get these infantry to come over here. There we go, very easy. We don't need that many, so let's go ahead and get these three to line up here. I'm actually going to use this infantry to come into the back of here. I'm going to use these cavalry units to get ready to charge and break this unit here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Nice hammer and anvil tactics, and we've won here. So in that case, we can use number it was number one, wasn't it? Number one to basically, I can't tell the fight here, but it looks we should probably leave them be. We're going to use them to come around like so. That's not what I meant to click on. Like so. We've got two units that are running away. Let's ungroup them.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Ungroup. Okay, we'll group them up and then we'll ungroup them. Number two, you've also used you've used all your ammunition, so we can take you out of the group as well. And you should disappear as well. Let's chuck these guys straight into that forest fight. Get these guys involved. Right, let's chuck you into the fight here. Completely outflank them. Where on earth do you think you're going? They're tired now, that's good. We've won them as well. Let's get these cavalry involved over here. Let's get my skirmishers involved in that outflank. Obviously auxiliaries are lighter, so they're moving quicker than my infantry are. So at this point it's a case of just breaking them and running them all down. We win. I'm going to end battle because I don't want to take any more losses. Nice easy victory. Right, easy victory, we win. And we're going to execute the captives because we are a brutal and atrocious, nasty nation. Right, that should be us a victory. Let's go ahead and sack. What does that do? No, we need to capture it. So we raise. There we go. So we raise the settlement. Slave revolt imminent in Provincia. I guess that's like here. Oh no, it's down there. Slave revolt. Oh, I don't have any armies near there. God damn it. Where else? Like, is that Tolosa and yeah, it's bloody Massilia wanting their capital back. Not entirely sure what we're going to be able to do there. I don't think we have any armies anywhere near there to handle it. I think what we're going to have to do is rush one of these forces down. So let's go ahead and bring this army down. And they're going to have to try and get there as fast as they can. So they'll be there next turn. Oh good, because of road improvements and things, but apparently that's being nicely improved. Let's go ahead and crush this army. Nope, they're running away. Cool. I wonder if I can get my spy to just basically break them. That's not going to work. If it did, it'd be hilarious, because that would just destroy them. It's not going to work, is it? Yeah. Never mind. Right, settlement. Let's go ahead and start fixing you. You need to be changed into a Roman iron place. We've 2 consecrated grounds, we don't need that. Go ahead and build a villa for food, and a quarry for money. Better. Army? Just looking fine. Good. What else happened this turn that's important to know about? Construction complete. A villa. Well, let's go ahead and improve that and put it into a farm. Good. Province under control. Settlement captured. 7 raised. Cool. How many provincial edicts can we use, and how many are we using? Edicts, edicts, edicts. It's not telling me. How many can we do? I wonder if we can check by doing it in here. Courier. No, as in here. We can't. Never mind. Let's check on our buildings because we've got lots of. There we go. Oh yes, we're waiting for the +4 public order, +2 growth, +4% units replacement. And are we currently researching? Yes. Okay, so we can't build anything there. That's fair enough. Where next? Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere. All of these places are going to get medicuses. Fair enough. Easy, easy, easy money. Right. How's that? We're not about to have a rebellion here. No! Oh, good. They're on 0, so we can actually kind of leave this army kind of in the center, I guess. Well, we'll leave them there. Because it looks like they're not going to rebel, and then in six turns' time they'll be all happy. Yes. Although that will make them unhappy. Kind of. We need to get ready to push into to get our legions to get ready to push into Gaul. We don't have any armies in the north now, do we? Yes, that's worrying. We don't have any legions in the north. Our armies are very stretched. Kind of fed up of having my forces so stretched. What is going to happen this turn? What's going to have to happen this turn? Because they are about this siege here is going to be 1 turn till it surrenders. So I'm going to have to bring this army over here to take part in that battle, and then bring an army back to hopefully deal with the rebels. I mean, there's no other way of doing this if I want to take the Libyum and end that war. So if I try and attack this army, it's going to take a bunch of move points, and then I probably won't be able to get them all the way back across. This is extremely frustrating. Let's get them involved then. Get them to move right behind this army. If you look at that, there's no way I would have had enough move points left to get up there, kill it, and then move back. So that army is probably going to come down and take Syracuse. In which case, it's almost worth cancelling that and see if we can get some money back, but I don't know. Maybe we could raise some forces. If we raise, let's raise a legion. We need someone from our house. We are Julia. Okay. Do we have anyone we can raise to be House Julia? You are Julia. There we go. Yeah, so it has to be this one. We're going to raise an army. You're going to be a general, dude. Good. Let's recruit some units in 1 turn. Although actually they're going to immediately get attacked, aren't they? But if we have a hero, that would be good. So let's recruit something that looks a bit like it's come from Sicily. Where's a Sicilian-looking hero? I don't know. Like, I can't tell. You look kind of Sicilian. Let's recruit you. Next, let's get some infantry, I guess. So, oh wow. Greek colonist levies. That's awesome. Italian militia, Greek Furious Spears, then we've got the Triari, then we have the Hastati, and the Principes. Let's get some Principes. And some Hastati. Then Slingers are better skirmishers, I think. Well, I quite like the idea of this Greek colonist levies. That's so cool. Don't know what they do. I'm quite tempted to get them anyway. They can't. Yeah, they're not on the thing. Be interesting to see what they look like. They cost a little less than the Hastati. We need cavalry though. Do we have? We can't recruit cavalry. Or we can. There we go. We get some equites and some skirmishers. But we don't need to spend this much money because it's going to take a lot of turns until most of this happens. So let's get to 3 turns away. Not even 3 turns. I don't need 3 turns away. 2 turns away, and then we can recruit some mercenaries because we need to hold off against this force here. So let's get some hoplites. Let's get some more infantry. There we go. So we've got a mercenary army to defend against this, and that's going to cost us a lot of funding. Should probably think about getting some cavalry and some skirmishers. There we go. That's a full army now with the recruits. So let's go ahead and hire them. It's going to take a lot of our money away, but for one turn we have a force now which is going to be able to defend Syracuse against this. Whew. Don't like having to hire mercenaries, but that's basically what we're just going to have to do. Okay, so all troops recruited, we can just ignore them because that's the mercenaries. Wow, that really shouldn't come up as that. It should be white in one list. Right, so that's just done. Don't think there's anything else to do this turn, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and end turn. In fact, no, unfortunately, that's going to be the end of this episode. It's been going on for a wee while, so I'll see you again next time.